Hi everybody and welcome back. This is Tristan from SEO.ninja. Today I'm going to show you guys how to create and use a Weebly site for free. So before we get too far into this, I just kind of want to let you guys know that this isn't necessarily a recommended. Now the reason why is because there are just a lot of benefits that you're missing out on, using Weebly and using its paid platform. And if you're going to do something like this, it'd actually be easier to go with something like WordPress, or even doing something with like Adobe Muse. So I just want to get that out of the way. Alright, so first things first, you're going to need a copy of FileZilla, which is this right here. It is free, though I'm currently having some server issues, and so I'm not going to be able to use it in this tutorial. But I do have another tutorial here for you guys by HostGator that goes over exactly how to set this up. It's really cool, it's really simple, and I think you guys will like it quite a bit. So you're going to need FileZilla, you're going to need hosting, and again, I'm actually going to be using HostGator for this. Just to give you guys a quick idea, here are the main plans that they have. So you're looking at $4 a month, $5 or $6 a month. This is pretty cool, and honestly, I really like HostGator. And in fact, I even have a coupon for them in the description below. I think you get like $10 off or something like that at the first month for a penny, something like that. But yeah, so check that out, and there'll be a link to that in the description. You will need a domain and hosting beforehand. The next thing that you're going to need is a Weebly page or site that you guys want to work on, and you're going to need access to an email. I already have this right here, so I'll come back to that in a little bit. Alright, so first things first, make sure you have your hosting set up, make sure you have your domain, all that stuff needs to be done. Come over here to your Weebly page. I haven't done anything with this page yet, it's just kind of sitting here. And you'll need to publish it first, so what you can do is you can publish it as a Weebly subdomain. So this is tristantest.weebly.com. That'll work. Go ahead and close out of that. Go over here to settings and scroll down, and right here where it says archive, then you want to put in your email address and you want to hit email archive, and this will actually send you this email right here. What you can do from here is you can download the zip archive, which is this right here, which I've already done, so we don't need to do that again. And so it'll give you the zip, unzip the file. You can use either the computer's built-in unzipper, or you can download a program called 7-Zip, which is also free and is pretty handy. And then this is your website. This is the whole thing, which is pretty cool. And you can see this now, 7:15 p.m. So what you want to do with this is you want to take this and you want to connect it to your hosting provider using FileZilla. Okay, so what this program does is it actually uploads these files right here automatically to your server, which makes it really nice because normally there are a lot of individual files in here and you'd have to upload all of them, and it's kind of a pain, and so that's why I prefer doing it the other way. So connect this to your server, and again, like I said, there are very good instructions for that right over here by HostGator, and so I will leave that again for you guys in the description. And then what you want to do after this, you want to go to your control panel, the C panel. You can do that by coming over here, going into your customer portal, and clicking on hosting, and then it will take you over here. So this is the home part. This is where everything kind of sits. And what we want to do is we're going to go to File Manager, click on that, and then you want to click on whatever it is your domain is. And you can see I have quite a few domains on here, but the one we're going to be doing is weebly.tagtranslations.com. We hit OK. Now, when you first upload all your files to your server, it should be under here under your public FTP. FTP is File Transfer Protocol. That's where all the actual bits of your website should be sitting. Okay, so all you want to do is you want to select them all, and you can see I don't actually have any of them here since my FileZilla isn't working, but I'll show you guys the manual way to do it. Click on Upload, come to Choose File, and we're just going to add the contact page. It has now added the contact page. So you could just sit here and do the whole thing by hand, but that's a pain. Click on where it says public HTML, find the actual domain that you want to be working on. So like this one right here is the Weebly one, and then you want to drag your file into that folder. That easy. Okay, and then what you do after that, just make sure everything's over here. Always make sure to have your index file, because that is actually the home page of your site, and then anything else, and usually you'll have a lot of things in here. So like for example, I can show you, this is another site that we've actually had hosted on here, and this has quite a bit more files, and so that would take a long time to sit and upload one at a time. So again, FileZilla is your friend. Alright, now that you have your actual site uploaded, all you have to do is click into your search bar, put in the name of the website, and you're done. And here we go. So as you can tell, this site does not look right, and it's because I haven't uploaded all the files to it yet. But this is the Weebly site, and it's now sitting here on HostGator. Now, one thing you want to probably notice is that it still has the Weebly branding at the bottom of the page. That's not a huge deal, and a lot of people aren't going to care. You're still getting the site for free, but if you did want to remove this, there are a couple of ways to do it. Coming back over here to your cPanel, right-click on the file, go down to Edit, and yes. Alright, so now we have a little bit of code, but basically what we're going to do is scroll all the way to the bottom. See if we can find it. And what we're looking for is the part where it says something about, here it is, free website, blah, 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 with Weebly div. And what we want to do is we are actually just going to erase this little section. So select it like that, hit delete, and save. Alright, so that's saved. We're going to go ahead and close this. And actually we did that on the contact page. Let's do that to the index page too. Scroll back down to the bottom. There it is. It's not quite at the bottom. It's a little bit before that. Delete it. Save. Close. Alright, so here's our site again. We're going to reload. And now the Weebly branding right there is gone. So that's the easiest way to do it. Other options, you can open this up in something like Notepad. You can open it up in Dreamweaver. You know, you can do any kind of other things. But that's basically what we want to do, is just find that little snippet and delete it. And it's done. So the nice thing about doing this is that this will actually bypass the issues that Weebly's been having with their free subdomains, because we found that a lot of them aren't ranking. They're not being indexed by Google. And so by doing this, we can skip that. We can make sure that these things are being indexed because we now have control over it. So that's pretty neat. And again, like I said, the only downside to doing this is anytime you make a change to your website, you have to come back and do this process again. So that is something else to keep in mind. But if your site's very static, if it's not ever going to change, like this one that we have here, I mean, we don't ever make any changes to this site. It's done. It's set. We don't have to worry about it anymore. Then it's fine. You know, it's not a big deal. But again, by doing this, you are missing out on options like the blogging feature. You're missing out on a whole bunch of the other features that make Weebly really cool and make it into a viable and a powerful asset for the business owner. Again, without this stuff, you might as well just go into like WordPress, or if you know how to make websites and code everything yourself, do it that way. Again, those are other free options that still give you access to those other tools. So just something to keep in mind. But again, you can see it's a very easy process. Just get some hosting, make your site, export it, come over to your cPanel, upload the files, and go to the page. And then, like I said, if you want to remove the branding, just select that little snippet and erase it. And you're done. Anyway, so I hope that's answered all of you guys' questions, and it has shown you just how easy it is to do this kind of stuff. And if you guys want to, again, I have coupons for all the different tools that I've used that you have to pay for. Actually, it's just HostGator. So if you guys want to give that a try, like I said, it's a penny for the first month. So if you want, you can try this out, see if you like it, see if you can get some traffic. And if you don't like it, close it down and you're done. It's pretty easy. But yeah, that'll do it for me today. I am Triston from UTSEO.Ninja. Have yourselves an excellent day, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.